All right, so that's uploaded to SoundCloud. That's uploaded to Instagram. YouTube's updated. Hello. I am going to walk through what I do to publish the music that I make, or anything that I make audio wise. Typically this is the process I do. And when I started doing it, it was frustrating for me to, I don't know, just kind of learn how to do it. So this is the process that I started following, kind of piecing together what I learned is where I can put stuff and all that stuff. Anyway, let's get started with, and this is the song, and I've named it and I've saved it, and it's in FL Studio, and now I need to export it. What I do is I export it into a video first, and then I'll put that onto YouTube, and then I'll take the audio from that, master that through Mixia, and then I'll upload that mastered track to DistroKid, and I don't have it set up in here, but then I'll typically, I'll add it in there. I'll make a promo for it that I put onto Instagram, and sometimes I'll post it to LinkedIn too, but in this case we'll just go up to DistroKid. Maybe we'll go into Instagram as well. But so I'm in FL Studio, I hit File, I go down to Export, and I go down to Video File. So once that opens up, there's a wizard that pops up. So whatever I put in there the last song I did was yesterday, was with this album cover. You can choose any, they have a bunch of preset stuff. I like to create album covers based on whatever is I feel the song is. I do that through ChatGPT now because I don't have any artistic skills in the sense of drawing or digital art. I would love for anybody who wants to create, promote their own art on my covers for the music. That'd be great. Reach out to me. I'd much prefer doing that than using ChatGPT. But I started doing it with just the covers with just the name in a fancy font, script or whatever, and then I really wanted to have like actual art and stuff, or imagery onto it, so I started doing this. But anyway, so I've already gone into ChatGPT, and what I created a GPT called Album Cover Artist, and it's just loaded with prompts as to how I want the album cover to look going through. So I give it some information, song title, tone, what I'm feeling about the song, and then it will generate a suggestion. I have it, give me a suggestion as to what it wants to do. I agree to it or disagree with it and make changes, and then it creates the image. So this is the image for this song, which I have called Inky Confession, and I've already downloaded it. So I go back into FL Studio after I download it, and I can change the background image by clicking Browse here and pulling it from, I have an images folder saved, and dropping that in. So there's my album cover. So now I can put in the song title, and it'll change the text over here. So Inky Confession. And I just delete the comment. I've used it once before. And you can change the font on this. I don't mind this font. No, let's see what else there is. Let's just... and so the foreground is, you'll see music bars here if I play this. that's part of the video. And then if I want to change the text, I can use the identification, and you can scroll through by using the arrow keys, and you can also select on it and try to figure it that way. I think arcade cabinet was the first one. Let's see what superhero looks like. That's the one I usually use, I think. So we'll go back to that. I changed it for a specific one and never went back. And then you can resize and organize it. I find this a little bit clunky, and maybe it's just my computer's response time, but you hit these gears, and then you just got to click on whatever it is you want to do, and then there's not really an indication that it's working. I guess it is. There's a little AA sign, which I never noticed. And then you click again, or double click. There we go. And then it comes up. And if I wanted to move this, I can do that as well, but I kind of like it right in the center. That's fine. All right, and then also what you can do if you don't have a specific thing in mind, you can hit this randomize button, and it'll give you a random selection from the background and the foreground and all that stuff. All right, so I've got that cover set up as I want it, and then hit this button down here. I don't have the right resolution. I think that's the issue. And then I always copy this into my YouTube thing just to give it credit for the program, I guess. Hit OK, and then I hit start. And so now what that's going to do is render the song. It's going to make the wave file, and then it is going to make the video file. All right, great success. So we have our files now. We've got the Inky Confession MP4 and the Inky Confession WAV file. All right, so now we're going to upload to YouTube first. So I just take my file. I want the MP4, the video, and drop that in. And then I can put in the information I had, so here. And then I'll add it to my playlist. And then I'll just next my way through. Actually, I'll put a card to my playlist as well. Next. And then publish. And there, that is YouTube taken care of. So I can close that. And now I can see that Inky Confession is on my list of content here. And I go over to DistroKid, and we want to master a track. So I use Mixia through DistroKid. And in this case, we want to master the WAV file. So we'll just click that and drag it in here. And this has been taking a little while to process the past couple days. I don't know if it's the time I've been doing it, but this is going a little bit faster. Well, the first part did. We'll see how long this part takes. It looks like it's going pretty quickly. This is done, and it's done now, so I can give it a quick listen. Yep, it's mastered. Then I can download. So this part takes a little bit of time too, because it generates the download file, and then you click on the button to download what it is. But it seems to be going pretty quickly, so maybe it won't take that long. There it is. So we just download. I do high quality. And then I save all of my mastered tracks into a folder of mastered tracks. And so I will drag that into that folder so it's saved. My mastered file here, so I want to upload that to DistroKid. So we will do that. And once you set it up, a lot of the stuff gets saved. So all I need to do at this point is put in the genre, which is not my favorite thing to do. I don't really ever know what I'm doing. I know typically it's electronic, but after that, I'm not really sure where to go. So I'll just pick house. And perhaps it's confusing for people. All right, and then, so here it's asking for the album cover. So I will go to my images and drag that in. And then I will put in the track title. And all of this is usually pretty good. I gotta put in the audio file now. So I'll pull that from the Mixia folder, drag that in. And it asks you if you want to master your track with Mixia. I already do that. I think I tried it before where I just dropped the track in and then click master your track with Mixia, and then I had to upload it again. So I just started uploading it first and then going through, in case you come across that. Music and lyrics, I just put in my name. And typically I don't have lyrics, so I'll just change that to this song is instrumental and contains the lyrics. I've accidentally left that wrong before and nothing's happened. No bombs went off, so I don't think it's a major deal for what I'm doing. And then you just have to check these mandatory boxes, hit done, and then it'll upload everything. And voila. There it is. All right, so yeah, DistroKid's uploaded. So I use Adobe Express to create the promos. I created a template that I just replaced the video with and the song with. I don't know that this is my favorite way to do this, but again, if you have other ways to do this, better ways, let me know. So I've got a template set up, and all I have to do is replace the video file that's there. The Adobe template made up the new file, so I will just go in and rename it to the file that was made. Rename it to the song title, and then I will remove this. And so what I did here to make this promo, I just added these images. I think I'd change that now. I just haven't gotten around to doing that. And then I've put this thing out at the bottom as kind of these are the places where it's available based on DistroKid. So yeah, once I get the file put in there, this is done rendering, I can drop that video right in here, and I'll show you how I do that. I just mute it, and then I bring in the mastered track and put that audio in. So I can add my video here, drag and drop it in. And adjust the size. So now I've got that in there, but I'm not going to use this audio. I want to use the mastered audio, so I'm going to mute that. We can create this, so I need to drop the Mixia track, right? And now that's on there. So with this Instagram post that I'm going to put up, it's only 15 seconds long. So we can adjust the audio track to where we want to go with it. Some songs, a lot of my songs, I'll don't start really for a while. So I'll move this just to get it at a point where there's something and not just the intro. So take a listen. So I think I want to start it just a little bit later. And then you just drag it back and it automatically adjusts the time. And that should be fine. And then download it. And while that is downloading, we'll open up Instagram. And I'll go to create. And it's downloaded, so I'll open this and drag it right onto Instagram, or onto that box. I'm gonna have to resize it to the original. Hit next. Hit next again. And then I'd really like to be better at writing the captions for songs. I'm just not comfortable with it right now. So I'll just put the song title, the artist title, and then I'll just put a couple hashtags, music and Warrior X. I explored some other ones, but I don't, it hasn't been on the forefront marketing for me. So again, if you have tips on that, let me know. And then hit share. And that's done. And then if I wanted to put this on SoundCloud, I'll do that now, might as well. Just hit upload, and then I'm gonna choose my Mixia track. Actually, let's make a quick album, how's that? 3-song album. And then we'll use an image. I'd rather use Happy Solid Days. And then I'll call it Happy Solid Days. We'll call it an album. Release date is today. Genre electronic. I don't put descriptions in there, I probably should. And then, because my titles all prefix this when I Mixia medium neutral, I'll just take those out. I've left them in before accidentally. I was just not in the mood to fix them. And then we'll hit save. There. And that is done. So, all right, so that's uploaded to SoundCloud. That's uploaded to Instagram. YouTube's updated. And that's it. And then I walk away. So that is my upload process. How I put it to different platforms. It's a pretty straightforward process. I'm interested in automations, generally speaking, so if you know of an automatic way to do all of those steps, or want to work on one, certainly reach out to me. But otherwise, I hope you find this useful. If you're just getting into this kind of stuff like I was a short time ago, you want to find some some approaches to doing things. This is an approach. I certainly hope you look for more and will share more with me if you find any. Bye.